Hey guys, welcome to another Bedrock Edition seed showcase. I was messing around with some different seeds, just kind of, I don't know, I really wasn't looking for anything in particular, and I came across this particular seed, which the seed will be down in the description below. This one's really interesting because you spawn right here. This is the spawn point, so you'll spawn within this area here, and you're right close to a very large jungle and a frozen ocean right there, which jungles are really difficult to find in Bedrock Edition. They're really hard. They're fairly rare. I know on the worlds that I've played on, the trying to find a jungle has been a major ordeal, and unless you spawn right next to one, which in this case you do. So the jungle is really nice because obviously bamboo to make scaffolding is a big plus. Now the frozen ocean, believe it or not, the frozen ocean is probably the most useful ocean actually in the aquatic update, and the reason for that is the ice. You've got all the different kinds of ice in a frozen ocean. You've got regular ice, you've got the packed ice, and you've got the blue ice. And ice is used in so many different Minecraft applications. You use them in mob farms, you use them in roads, you just use them all over the place. And so it's super nice to have a frozen ocean so close. Like I said, this is probably the frozen ocean is probably the most useful ocean out of all of the ocean biomes that they presented in the aquatic update. Now everybody loves the warm ocean, and I do too, because they're just beautiful. But as far as utility wise, the frozen ocean is really the one that is amazing, and really is a great addition to have to your world, just because of the ice. You know, packed ice, blue ice especially. If you're going to make a road in the nether, for example, blue ice is really, really good to have. And it's hard to craft because, you know, it's 4 and 4 and 4. So with these frozen oceans, you should be able to find pockets of blue ice in here just fine. And or even the packed ice, which is a little better. Packed ice is nice because it doesn't melt. Whereas regular ice will melt, packed ice doesn't melt. And the blue ice, I don't think the blue ice melts either. But to sort of put the icing on the cake on this particular seed, we have the bamboo forest right here. So if you just follow the spawns right back there, if you just follow the frozen ocean up here, you come to this bamboo forest. I got a map here, and I'll show you what all the different biomes within the map area is. And the bamboo forest is, of course, where the pandas spawn. And this is a fairly large one too. I mean, it seems to go on for quite a while here. So there's this bamboo for days. So if you want to make scaffolding, which I consider scaffolding to be probably one of the best blocks that they've ever added to the game, just because there's so many different uses for it, and if you're building with it, it's obviously the thing to have for building. And again, trying to find a jungle in Bedrock, has, at least my experience, has been difficult. So it's just you've got everything just right here as far as the jungle wise is concerned. Now here's the map. I went ahead and filled it out. Not a huge diversity of biomes, just because the jungle biome, if you look at it, it's gargantuan. You've got a nice good sized frozen ocean here. But the jungle biome itself is massive. So it takes up most of this starting map area. So there isn't like a huge different types of biomes here. I did find a jungle temple. I don't remember exactly where it is now. But there is a jungle temple. It's towards the south of the map here. But as you can see, this jungle biome just goes on for days. It's really, really large. And then you have the regular forest. I think up this way is a taiga, I do believe. Let's go take a look at it. I think it's a taiga. I can never exactly remember when I look at these maps what these biomes are, what the colors represent. As you can see, this jungle biome is huge. But strangely enough, it's not ultra dense. I think there's a mixture of regular forest and jungle biome here. It seems to be kind of a cross. I mean, look at this. This is not like a typical jungle biome, really. It's quite spread out, which is, again, that's sort of unusual in a jungle biome. They're fairly thick and close together. So, no, this is just a regular forest, I guess, yeah. So we have the regular forest biome here. And there's a taiga. Okay, so, yeah, so that is a taiga over here. And then we've got the extreme hills, I believe, is in this direction over here. Now, of course, I didn't really go beyond the boundaries of the starter map, so I don't know, where the desert is or any of that kind of stuff. But those are much easier to find in Bedrock than the jungle is. The savannas and the deserts, they're fairly common. They're pretty easy to locate, so I'm sure that there's one. Yeah, this is a extreme hills biome here, so I'm sure there's probably a dirt or jungle biome or savanna, plains biome. Those are fairly common, and I'm sure they'll probably just do a little bit of exploring off the map. But this bamboo forest, look how large it is on the map. It is really good sized. And of course, this is where the pandas spawn. So when I first loaded this up, there were some pandas here. So if you like pandas and you don't want to have some panda pets, this is definitely the seed for you. So as I said, the seed is in the description below. And hope you enjoy it, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye now.